Hey D-Rose King, it's me, Nancy, and my special guest, Mama D-Rose. Today's actually my birthday, and I wanted to do this video with her today. It's something that we have been talking about for quite a while, and that is my weight loss journey and how my illnesses, my weight, and my lifestyle affected my month. As you can see, we have our birthday dinner. So this is a mukbang. This is a mukbang, and what a mukbang is we're going to eat and we're going to talk. So basically is us talking. There's just the camera recording us talking. Ignore the camera and let's talk. So first, I wanted to start this by showing you a couple of pictures. I went on the internet. You know, I documented my whole entire weight loss journey. And I want to show you a couple of pictures, and I just want to hear how you feel about the person you see. So I'm going to show them first.
That picture make me cry. I feel hurt. Then that picture, every time I see it, I really cannot explain myself to see my beautiful daughter.
So here is the second photo. This is right before my journey. My journey started in January. This was in November. I gotta say this, and I said this before in another video, my mother and my father used to accompany me to a lot of my doctor's appointments. Both of them suffer from high blood pressure, and they know how catastrophic uncontrolled blood pressure can be. My dad is right here with us. There was one appointment that my dad went with me. My mom was at work. And when he saw how high my blood pressure was, you could see the panic on his face because they know how this can end up. So this was me at 282 pounds. It bothered me to go out, like church, because I would sit in the back of the church and people would turn around and look at me because it sounded like I was snoring. It sounded like I was sleeping because I was breathing so hard, so heavy. She could be in the kitchen cooking and I'm upstairs in the room and the whole house is kind of vibrating because of my snoring, because I had sleep apnea, and because how labored and heavy my breathing was because of the ailments and because of the weight. So here is another picture.
Yeah, I remember this picture.
That was in a clubhouse.
That was so not you, the person I used to know. That was so not you. Every time I say it, and I don't want to say nothing to you to make you feel bad, but I just encourage you to get your medication. Because high blood pressure running on my family. My mother have high blood pressure.
And diabetes.
And diabetes. I have high blood pressure, but my always in control. I get my medication every morning. But Nancy don't want to get no medication. I encourage her to get the medication. You know, still.
And what made it worse is like with you and with Poppy, right? Y'all take y'all medication, but y'all also made lifestyle changes. Y'all take medication, but just because you're on medication, y'all still control your sodium intake, how much salt you put in your food. I didn't want to take medication, but I still wanted to live my life. I still wanted to eat my sweets, so I didn't kind of have any regard for the diabetes. I still wanted to. I like salt because I like my food heavily flavored, so I did not care about that. One thing I also spoke about in the video is how my weight was tied with my depression, and both of them kind of encouraged each other. Like the more weight I gained, the more depressed I got. The more depressed I got, the more I ate to make me gain even more weight. So it was like a vicious cycle. One thing I remember you saying is that, and we gotta get heavy. And the reason why I want to do this video with my mom is there are a lot of people that follow me on here because of the weight loss journey, because of the 6-month anniversary and that type of content. I didn't tell you. I did tell you, and it was a while back. There was somebody that said that they had money to start a gym membership. But they tried and they failed so many times. They think they're going to invest that money in life insurance instead.
Oh, I remember.
So yeah, you remember that. But there was one thing that you said. You said, I always felt like one day I would have to bury my child. And it's the truth. Because I honestly felt it too. I honestly felt my weight was out of control, and it was nothing I was doing to change it actively. There was nothing I was doing to change it. So it was like, it was inevitable. Like I was even preparing for my own demise. So I kind of want you to speak on how my weight, because I think you said you felt kind of depressed, like it kind of was depressing just watching me spiral with the weight.
Yeah, I remember one day we was sitting in the family room. That was the time for me. I said, God, please, you have to help Nancy. You was sitting and your feet,
as you talk, my bad.
your feet was swelling.
Swollen, yes.
That's the part. You sit down and I was sit down by you. I see your feet is swelling, but I don't want.
That was the liver, right? That was because of the liver?
Yeah. And I say, oh my God, God, you have to help me. I cannot afford to bury my
last baby,
my last daughter. You know, I cannot afford that. Please, you have to help me. Because I'm watching every little bit thing you've been doing.
Yeah, she does.
Included buy 2 plates of Chinese food, chicken wing, fried rice.
Let's talk about it.
And broccoli.
Yes.
I watch everything, but I know.
And I wouldn't share like my. I'm sorry. I'm a little ashamed of that, but that's in the past. So let's let that go. Because I would cook. I would cook for the kids. And when I go out, I would get. I blamed it on you. I'm not going to lie. You want to hear my story? I don't know if you watched that video. So I said, you work night. So I had to pick you up in the morning.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I said, that poor lady was working all night long. She needs something to eat. So let me take her to McDonald's. And while she eating, let me eat.
And the McDonald's
right around the corner. How
the corner.
Convenient.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would come with 2 plates of Chinese food, beef and broccoli.
And chicken wing fried rice.
And they would literally watch me eat myself into an early grave.
Yeah.
That's what it was. You're welcome.
And one soda wasn't enough for you, but I don't have to hurt her feeling. You know?
So one thing that I said about my mom multiple times in the weight loss videos and in the Mother's Day video was she is supportive, she is encouraging, and she is the main reason why I started my journey and felt like I could actually do it. The story, let's talk about the story. So I wanted to change my situation. I went on a walk with Poppy, you remember? So I went on a walk with my dad. The school is right around the corner. So I was supposed to walk with him to the school and walk back. He had to come with the. I was near tears because I was in so much pain. At that, waist hurt, ankles hurt, back hurt, everything hurt. So I just sat on the ground until he brought the car around. After that, I went to go see my primary care physician, who said, Nancy, this is getting too much. You're morbidly obese. So he talked to me about surgery, and I came home and I told you.
Well, I wasn't believing surgery.
She was not having it.
I say you're not going to get surgery. And one thing, nobody know your kids. Nobody know your kids but you. I know Nancy. When she's ready to do something, honey, she's ready. I've been telling her, Nancy, well, Nancy, she said, I think maybe I'm not ready yet. What I do, I just pray for her because I know if I force her, she's still not going to do it until she's ready.
I said, I'm glad that God spoke and I finally listened. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So talking about that day, she was taking a walk. I mean, from my house to that school is 1.5 blocks. Not even
not
two,
even
not even 2 blocks. And I see her father come back, come get the car. I said, why you get the car? You just walk. She said, Nancy can't make it. And I said, what's going on? What's going on? I said, God, you have to do something. This is out of control. Not even 1.5 blocks. You got little kids? Come on. So I didn't say nothing to make her feel bad. I just said, Nancy, you know, I'm going to pray for you because you can do it. You can do it. You're not going to do surgery. Surgery is out.
Yeah, so the thing about it is my mom watches a lot of television. She watches a lot of TV.
Oh, yeah.
So doctors don't come on anymore, right? But like Doctors and all these other shows would come on, and you would see these horror stories of people not healing right and people dying. And you know, she's already dealing with the situation like, oh my God, you know, I'm gonna have to raise her kids. I'm gonna have to bury my child. Now it might happen sooner if something goes wrong, or you know, I might have to take care of her in another form or fashion if the surgery doesn't go right. So it was again, that is what pushed me, because she said, Nancy, give it one more try. This was the whole journey, the whole 2019, that was because my mom said, no, I don't want you to do the surgery. Mommy, Jennifer, my oldest, Jessica, Jonathan, and Jamie, because if mommy say something, they kind of fall in line and agree. So they stood just right there. No, we don't believe. One more time. Let me get to this part of the story. First started my journey in January. Jessica used to work at Popeyes. Do you remember that? Well, Jonathan's laughing.
Boy, that was the time.
I was gonna fight for that chicken.
I was
playing.
in the kitchen.
Yes, you was
I
in the
was
kitchen.
in the kitchen. Nancy was in the kitchen, and Jessica coming with a big.
Jessica came from work. Yes, sir.
Big baked chicken and stuff like this. And Nancy was ready.
Yeah, ready.
She was ready.
Ready. Yeah.
Let me have some.
Yeah, she's passing chicken for you. She's Oprah with the chicken. Chicken for you, chicken for you, chicken for you. And I'm standing in line like a kid, like, where's my chicken? And she was like, no, you're on a weight loss journey. And I was ready to disown Jessica. Like, I was ready to.
The way Jessica, you know, say it, and she feel bad. And she feel bad, and I feel bad. I say, well, even 1 piece, give her 1 piece. Everybody get 3 pieces, give her 1 piece.
Let me lick it. let me lick it.
And I was act up. I said, please, she's there. And look how many chicken is there. Let her eat 1 piece. And, you know, you didn't eat it, that piece. And you didn't take 1 piece.
Yeah, and I remember February, we went to the Chinese food store. You said, Nancy, I don't want to eat around you. I feel bad.
Yeah.
She just came from work. And I don't want to be in a situation where people's afraid to eat around me. Like, I felt bad. So I was like, you know, at least let me have the vegetables. Because she had, I guess, like shrimp with mixed vegetables. Let me get the carrot. Let me get the snap peas. Let me get the broccoli. And I went and I ate it. And that day, I don't know, I felt conflicted. I felt like I cheated, even though it was a healthy cheat. I still made a decision that for that part of my journey, I was not going to eat outside food. And I went against that. And that was my last cheat meal until I went to Golden Corral for my birthday last year. You putting your foot down, because even though I'm grown, I really do respect my mother and value her opinion. It really does mean a lot to me. So, yeah, I could have said I'm grown. I'm going to go have this surgery and lose weight. But she was like, give it one more try. And I felt like that was confirmation that I have enough faith in you that you don't need to go this route. Like everything you need is inside of you. Tap into that and do it. I say in a lot of videos, know your why. On my Instagram, know your why. Why did you want to start? And I told them, I'm glad that I didn't go that route. I feel like we need to talk about this part, Mama. Carl, I love you. And I just told the world that I value your opinion, right? But you know when I want something, I want something. So,
if it's about surgery,
I'm not with you on surgery.
No, everybody will go and do the surgery, they regret that.
No, not everybody regrets
everybody.
it. Mom.
Not even one person.
Mommy,
no.
Wait,
you say I watch TV, right?
Yeah, you watch too much TV.
Yes. Oh,
I'm
yes.
about to take her away. So
everybody, you name it.
I started a GoFundMe. Do you know what GoFundMe is? You should donate to my cause, mother. So I started a GoFundMe.
I will donate with anything else.
Okay.
But for people hurt you, bleeding you the way I say it, not my child.
Jonathan, shush. This is not your video. So I started a GoFundMe. And the beautiful, beautiful people of the Rose Gang that have been watching my journey, that have been following my journey, kind of like you watch me work out, me eat, me fast, even though you didn't like the fasting too much, but they've grown to know me, and they support my dream of getting rid of this, getting rid of the stomach and whatever else that I felt like I could take care of. With kids and with the weight, you know, because I can't even say it was all the weight because I had loose skin after I had kids, but then the weight just made this appear and a lot more. They see and support my dream and my vision, and even though I need quite a few dollars, but so far I have 300. And I watch a lot of YouTube videos where you watch a lot of news and shows. I did my research. There is a risk, but there is a risk with every surgery. In 2015, I had 3 surgeries. And like I said before, one of them, it was difficult to wake me up from. It's painful. The recovery is so very painful. And even last week, I was watching a girl give her story, her YouTube story, about what she went through. There's a lot of people that I watch that, you know, the body that they thought they were going to have don't look like what they paid for, and now they're upset. So now they have to get another surgery to fix that. I watched all that, but in my mind, I see past all that, and I see the end outcome of, will it be worth it? And I don't want to compare it to my journey, but like you said with the chicken, you know what I mean? Or the Chinese food. Like if I leave all of that, and if I work, and if I dance, and if I lift weights, even though it's difficult, even though it's painful, like the journey was not a breeze. It was painful. Those fasting hours were painful. Like you're teaching yourself something new, and you're ripping old habits from yourself. So it's painful. But then when you sit where you are right now, feeling accomplished, it feels worth it. So I know that I'm going to be bleeding. I know that I'm going to be this. I know I'm going to be that. I know I'm going to be popping pain medications. But I feel in the end, when the confidence that I have of my accomplishments match the confidence that I have in my body, it will be worth it. Because I dealt with a situation where I couldn't look myself in the mirror because I didn't like what I see emotionally, but the journey built me up. But now I have another situation where I look in the mirror and I don't like what I see physically.
Well, to tell you the truth is, I see you. I don't see nothing wrong with you. You understand? I don't see nothing wrong with you.
You're supposed to say that.
No.
You're
no.
my mom.
No. I don't. I see you. I see Nancy. You understand? I see 100 Nancy. I give life.
If y'all see this Jonathan over here co-signing everything my mother says, we gonna cancel you, Jonathan. You want to get canceled?
No. And you know about this.
Yeah, there's.
I was going to the surgery, right?
Mm-hmm.
On my shoulder.
Yes.
And I asked the doctor, what
What is the risk?
what's the risk? Then he's talking about risk. I just get up. I already signed for that surgery. You know that. You was with me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to make the my life is too precious for I get risk. I don't want no risk. No risk in my life. You are beautiful. You born beautiful. You're going to stay beautiful.
30
If I don't see nothing wrong. What?
39 years ago, I was born beautiful.
Yes.
Today marks it. I was born on a Sunday. Today's Sunday.
Yes,
Okay.
always, and you will stay beautiful.
I know
it's nothing going to be
It's
changed.
probably been a
You
long
lost
time.
weight. You're not
Yeah.
the only one person who lost weight.
Okay, so
Even even now, you got somebody is love you. They have to tell you. They have to love you for who you are, the way you are. You don't have to go fix nothing on you to make somebody push you.
Okay. Okay. Well, first of all, there's nobody. And second of all, thank you. But at the end of the day, if there was somebody, should it matter how that somebody feel or how you feel or but how I feel about my body? Ooh, I wanted to talk about this. I'm glad I put this picture up.
Oh, this one, I remember that.
Okay, so I hope y'all can see it good. This is me and my mom. Every Tuesday, our routine was after I pick her up from work to go where? Goodwill, because senior citizen discount. Not to say my mom is a senior citizen, but if she was, that's when we would get our discount. And it was annoying. I love thrifting, I do, but it was annoying trying to find something to wear. Like, I would go there, I just picked my mother up from work, I'm excited, we go talk the whole way through, she goes off and do her thing, I go and look through clothes, and by the time I leave, I'm so pissed off because nothing fits. So this is a Goodwill dressing room. This is what this is. So now, there is this song, and I said it before, and I'm going to say it probably a bunch more times. There's this song that says, when I think of the goodness of Jesus and all that he's done for me, I be wanting to cry. I be wanting to cry because to go from being aggravated, pissed off when I see clothes that I want to wear that don't fit. And this week we did a little photo shoot. I think 12 or 13 different outfits, and I was so excited to go shopping and so excited to do this. It is such a beautiful, beautiful progress, a beautiful level up, a beautiful step up. I got a message from somebody today that said, I admire what God has done in your life. I mean, it's only him. God is good. Like, D-Rose gang, this was Thanksgiving. Don't even mind me. But that's a whole tomato. So at least I was eating healthy. Mom, look at that. Took the whole tomato. The whole tomato. If you could, oh wow. Child. Again, when I think of the goodness of Jesus and all that he's done for me, I can't thank nobody but him first and foremost, my mother, my children for their support. Like, it's not easy. What do you want to say to somebody out there that wants to start their journey? There's a lot of people that's when they comment on the video, they say, I wish I had support like you have support?
Support is everything. Sometimes when you're in the middle of depression, you know what depression do. Make you feel bad, make you feel you worth nothing, what you have to live for, you know, and much more you already know.
Mm-hmm.
But when you have somebody to support you,
Mm-hmm.
that's how you're going to heal, you know. So she was in the middle of depression, deep depression,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But we thank God we was there, you know, to encourage her, take her, and, you know, work with her.
But what do you say to somebody that may be depressed or may not be depressed, but may want to start a journey, but they don't have that support? How do you encourage somebody that has nobody?
Well, I mean, the thing is, when you don't have nobody, you think you don't have nobody who care for you. They got a Lord who loves you, honey. You know, that's the strength when you think, oh, I can do it. I can get up in the morning. I cannot take care of my kids.
Tap into him. To somebody that may not have family, friends. I always make myself 1,000% available. Mm-hmm. Honestly, can't nobody say that you messaged me on any one of my social media profiles about weight loss, about any kind of thing that you might need, my opinion, my advice, any encouragement. If you don't have it, I am always open to be that for you if you need it. Mm-hmm. So
don't give up, honey.
Don't give up. It's difficult. It's difficult to unlearn.
It's not easy.
It's not.
It's not going to be easy, but don't.
It's worth it.
Don't give up.
Understand, and I think this is the whole reason why I wanted to create the video. Mm-hmm. To those that do have family, to those that do have kids, that have friends, your weight loss does affect the people around you. Your depression, your ailments does affect people around you. I did not know how my mom was feeling until my weight loss journey started. Mm-hmm. I did not know that she lived in fear. I did not know that I was driving depression into her, that she couldn't sleep because she was worrying about, you know, Lord, when are you going to fix this? When are you going to take control? When are you going to take the wheel? Mm-hmm. So don't think that you're in it by yourself.
You're not by yourself.
You people do care, and they are affected by you and what's going on with you. Mm-hmm. So find your why. Mm-hmm. And if you can't find that, let that be it. Mm-hmm. You got to start somewhere. So start there. Thank you so very much for being in my our first video together, Mommy. Mm-hmm. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate what you had to bring to the table. I hope it reached people to hear another side of my weight loss journey. Mm-hmm. I hope this is the first of many little talks that we could have. We were supposed to eat and talk, but I think we did a lot more talking, but it's okay because we had a lot to say, a lot to get out, and you did a great job on your her first official YouTube video. Go ahead, Mommy, give me 5. Give me 5, yes. Okay, Jonathan wants 5 too. First official YouTube video. So guys, thank you so very much for watching. Be sure to tune in next time for another video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, Mommy. See you on the flip side.
See you on the flip side.
Peace.